Hey everybody, it's Mark. It is January 6th, 2014, and to start off the new year, I had decided to come out back to what is known as our Plum Creek research area. Many of you watched our videos, saw that me and my partner Justin Smith last year were doing some research out here. I came out a few times on a Sasquatch clan that has utilized this area since, from what we can gather, since 1954. That's how far reports go back out here. It's about 10 degrees out right now. As you can see, it's all snowy and covered out here. But I wanted to start out here. Anyways, one of the reasons that I decided to come out here is there's some local politics going on in Colorado concerning this area. The Army Corps of Engineers and some whack job politicians, more, that we have out here in Colorado, for whatever reasons, and the EPA want to destroy this entire area. What they want to do is because they have become part of that global warming crowd, if they believe, and I can't believe that the Army has bought into it also. It's an absolute joke. How's that? They worry about water, so they want to. Whoa! Huge growl over there. I'm in their territory, by the way. This is predominantly where they like to be, this clan. But they want to increase the size of the lake and flood this entire area. Just destroy all this habitat, drive out all the deer, the elk, the bear, the lions, and everything, so that the Army can have their water. And that's what it's about. It's a huge debate that's going on here in Colorado. A lot of residents are really ticked off about it because this is such a beautiful natural, huge wood break over there, natural habitat area, and you know, me trying to convince them that there's Bigfoots that move through here is they'll laugh me out of the meetings. So you know, but I'm going to add my 2 cents anyways about it. If you want to find out more about the story that's going on here in Colorado concerning this area, you can go to www.savechatfield.org, and there's a huge petition and movement going on to prevent the Army Corps of Engineers and these nutjob politicians, these global warming crowd, from destroying all of this beautiful area. If they do destroy this area, it will of course drive out the Bigfoots that come through here and make this area home, but it'll also destroy everything for the people of the city of Littleton. You know, I don't know what's happened in my state and what's going on with it. We have a lot of people, you know, as you drive around the city of Littleton, you see a lot of people from Illinois and other parts of the country that have moved out here, and they just don't give a crap. They don't partake in any of the local politics. They don't have any idea. You know, they come from places where daddy government makes the rules and you just politely follow along. And there's absolutely no reason for them to come in here and destroy this area because of some whack job theory about global warming. And it just shows the type of governor and the type of politicians that we have and the stuff that's going on in Colorado. It isn't just about guns and about people's marijuana. There are a lot of other issues going on in this state that are affecting people's quality of life, and this is going to be one of them. What is that? They might be in here today because I got some wood knocks and some other stuff coming in here. But again, check out what's going on here. I decided to come at her because I may not get another chance because they want to start flooding the area this year. There just isn't enough citizens out there who are trying to stop it. We need more. One day, the thousands of people that come out here and enjoy this hiking area, this nature habitat. They like to hike and bring their children out here to see wild deer and elk and other things. It's just going to disappear, and then they're going to be scratching their heads going, well, where are we supposed to go? We didn't know this was going to happen. Well, no, they did have the opportunity to participate. This is what happens when people in their states do not give a crap about what's going on locally. Because when the citizens are unaware, they will just move in and do a federal land grab like what's happening here. And that's what this is about. This is EPA land grab. They want this area and they want people out for their own political reasons and purposes. And whoa, somebody's listening to me. And so like I said, me going into the meetings, trying to bring up Bigfoot, they'll laugh me out of there. But it's, for local residents here in Colorado that don't know about this area, this is an area up along the foothills to the west of us. On the other side of the foothills is what's known as the Rampart Range area, which is probably where they'll move to once they destroy this area. But see, this is the work of Bigfoot here. You see this? The huge monster of Plum Creek. If you go on YouTube and you look up Monster of Plum Creek, the show Legends and Oddities did a series on the sightings in this area that go back to 1954. So this clan is moved between here and what's known as Roxborough State Park, has resided and used this area as a hunting ground for many, many, many years. It's well known, documented, lots of Bigfoot sightings through here. As you can see, these markers that they leave are everywhere. They're just everywhere. And the stills that I took last year of that big white son of a gun, I have a number of stills, but the big white guy, he likes to show up every so often, and he's white as can be, but he is just massive in the arms and the neck. He builds these with just tremendous amount of strength. He loves to show off. This isn't human made, there's no way. This is an area right in here that I haven't been to, in a year, because I've been so focused on my normal group that I research. It's usually Justin that spends a lot of time in here because he lives out here. So he comes out here quite frequently. But, this is one of those markers that you find out here. This is their clan. Whoa. I think the camera recorded that. Bam! Huge wood knock. Over there, the other side of the creek. Again, we've got a number of stills last year of him in here. He doesn't know me as well as my usual group. This is a really long hike to get back in here. It's tough. So they're well hidden, but again, if the citizens of Littleton allow this area to be destroyed, all of this is going to be underwater. It's going to be a swamp. There'll be no reason for them to be in here because the elk and the deer will go. The coyotes will go. All the bird life will go. This is how your government destroys things, right under your feet when people aren't paying attention. And they do land grabs. And they really don't care what you think. They're giving the citizens of Littleton an opportunity to voice their opinions right now, but it hasn't been very many. There just isn't the... Like I said, I'm really disappointed with Colorado lately. We had to get rid of 3 politicians recently, which the world knows about, who basically said, we're the law, we're gonna make the rules. All you peasants are gonna do what we say. Damn the Constitution, damn your rights, damn what you think. We have the power, therefore we're gonna exercise it. And you know, so like I said, that was shut down. But here is just another issue where that type of mentality with politicians is going on. So, you know, we'll do what we can, I guess, to save this area. Anyways, I'm going to move back in here. Area I haven't been back in a year. This is an area they love to mark up in here. I don't see any big footprints offhand. And anyways, I just had to get that in that rant so that people understand, you know, what's going on out here. And this may be the last segment that I ever get to do out here, because this is going to all be off limits if the wacko politicians get their way. And really it is about control. I don't care what people say. It's about control. You know, they want to control people's ability, where they can go. And that's what's going on in this country. They're trying to shut areas out. They don't want people in for whatever reason, and it is to basically control movement. What's going on in the United States with that mentality and politicians is no different than what's going on in North Korea, China. They restrict people's movement. If there aren't rangers, you don't have any business being out there because they think you're up to something. Maybe stockpiling guns and burying them, ammo, practicing guerrilla warfare or whatever other kind of wacko thing that the you know, goes on in politicians' minds. So anyways, there's some deer as always. It's been moving through here. No human prints. But this is one of the more... Oh shit, ow, oh. Gotta watch where you step. This is one of the more impressive structures that I found last year. Also not human made. Just look at this. Pardon me. I'm still getting over a touch of that nasty flu that's going around. I shouldn't even be out here, but we had a growl last year come from back in there. Me and Justin we always come over here and check this little area out. But the big guy, he loves to play with big logs and do stuff like this, you know. These intricate designs that don't have any meaning. But he always sticks, you know, back in this area. He likes this area, so like I said, I haven't been back here in a while. As you can see, there's no human activity. Some deer prints, some other little critters moving through. So, you know, if anybody out there that's behind the Save Chatfield project is watching, this is where the Sasquatch people come off Rampart Range, and they come into the Plum Creek area to hunt. They follow the elk and the deer down in here. because that's what they're omnivores, and that's what their mainstay is. So that's why they're down here. They have a history, like I said, going back to 1954 in this area. Many, many, many recorded sightings from the BFRO and other organizations that know about the monster of Plum Creek, the big gray, silverish guy. It makes you wonder, you know, I've heard some people say they live to about 120 years old. It doesn't surprise me one bit that it could be the same guy. Although I think it's generational. I think they're probably second or third generation Sasquatch that are out here. Anyways, I'll be back in my usual area this year. This isn't looking too good as for the future of research. Maybe this summer, we'll see. I hope it can be saved. I hope that the people of Colorado wake the hell up, because as of lately they've had their head in the sand, and things are being taken away from them right under their noses by corrupt politicians, and eventually they're going to get sick of it and rise up, stand up. That would be quite humorous, though, if I were to go in there and they said, hey, this guy's from Colorado Sasquatch Research, and there's Bigfoots that are in Colorado that live over there, and that's another reason you can't do this. I could just see the Army Corps of Engineers would start laughing. And then I'd have to call them out on their known species catalog. Say, well, the Army classifies them as real, don't they? Whoa. I thought I heard a whoop. Whoop! I need to quit talking so much and just kind of go with the flow here. I'm not seeing any major sign of prints. Again though, this isn't like my usual area. There aren't the caves and stuff over here. This is predominantly, we believe, an area they come through when they hunt, because the elk and the deer like it over here, but you never know. Let's see. Totally secluded area here. Nothing around, but you never have to look far to find their handiwork. Never have to look too far. Let's go back here. The snow's deep enough. I was hoping to find a print, but can't be so lucky all the time. Yeah, it's gonna be really sad if this area goes. There's bear in here, mountain lion, turtles. We had fairly large desert turtles in the summer that you see around the ponds, river. So there's a lot of wildlife in here that are going to suffer. Okay, I heard that. Yato! Sounded like I heard voices as I was walking along. There's nobody out here. It's a lousy 10 degrees. It's always a really cold walk in, but once you get out here and you get excited and your adrenaline starts pumping. You warm up. But I haven't found a single print anywhere yet. So we're gonna work down by the river real quick. See what we find down there. Sun's kind of nasty. Mostly looks like deer that have come through. Oh, what is that? Shadow. This place is haunted. It's old Indian burial ground. Here's the Plum Creek. I don't know how deep this is. Boy, we really did have some action out here last year. We had some exciting finds. It's just a lot different area. It just never really I never got the response out here that I wanted in order to keep me at it out here, compared to my Castle Rock group. So, you know, it's one of those things, I just didn't put the effort out here. Although Justin comes out a lot. Okay, well, that's going to be segment 1 for January 6th. We'll film a few others and see how it goes. But that's going to be the start of the new year for Colorado research, Sasquatch research in the Plum Creek, Littleton, Colorado area. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be back. Just depends how things change locally and if it's still going to be here during the springtime, because it may be shut down. So we'll end it right there.